I have my idea of the team, of the squad, and today.
Okay. I wonder what those ideas were. I wonder what tactics he was trying to implement. Very interesting. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about three things that we learned from the recent El Clasico. Real Madrid obviously playing at home at the Santiago Bernabéu. They seem to be the second best team on the field. I don't even know if you can say the second best team, probably the third best team after the referees. But yeah, we're gonna see what they were trying to do, what they were trying to achieve, what kind of tactics Carlo Ancelotti was trying to implement on the field. So yeah, let's get started. First thing we're gonna discuss is how Real Madrid was without their lead striker, their captain, Karim Benzema. Obviously, Benzema was out due to a calf injury, so they didn't have him for this El Clasico. So Ancelotti decided to go with Valverde instead of Benzema, but the tactics that he was using were very strange. There was a lot of times during the game where Ancelotti decided to have Modric and Cruz high press the Barcelona center backs, which created a lot of problems for Real Madrid and it created a lot of opportunities for Barcelona. As Modric and Cruz were high pressing, there was a lot of gaps opening up in the midfield where clever midfielders such as De Jong, such as Pedri were getting into little gaps and little channels in between the midfield lines, and they were able to receive the ball and create constant threat and constant opportunities for Barcelona. This continued for a little bit, almost for the whole duration of first half, until Carlo Ancelotti decided that things need to change. He made a few changes, but he also decided to go with three defenders at the back. So he went with a back three where he had Alaba as a left back, Militao in the middle, and also Nacho on the right. This again caused some issues, it caused some confusion, and Barcelona players, especially the Barcelona midfielders and strikers, they were able to take advantage of this numerical superiority at the back of the Real Madrid team and basically penetrate through their defensive lines and create lots of opportunities. And the third goal actually came through this. After that, Ancelotti decided, okay, this doesn't work either, let's do something else. So he decided to go back to a back four. However, he put Casemiro as one of the center backs. So we had Casemiro and Militao in the middle. Alaba moved to the left back position and Nacho moved to the right back position. But he originally was playing left back and he was still struggling against Dembele in the first half when he was playing left back. Dembele had just too much pace for him. He was able to get into a lot of 1v1 situations where he was able to exploit the spaces in behind Nacho. He was able to beat Nacho with his pace, with his explosiveness. So it was very strange to see Ancelotti, even though he could see that, I'm sure he could recognize that, but decided to move Nacho to the right back position where he was still having problems against the Barcelona wingers. So after that, obviously, he had to make more changes, but it was too little too late. Real Madrid was already 4-0 behind. They were able to create a few chances towards the last 10-15 minutes, but they weren't really proper chances, more like half chances. And by this time, Barcelona already had the game in their pocket. They should have done a little bit better keeping possession of the ball, keeping control of the ball. But hey, this is a Barcelona team that 2-3 weeks ago, nobody thought would be able to perform at this level. And even though they had a really good game, Barcelona outplayed Real Madrid. I personally think that Real Madrid were not at their best that night, and they were struggling because of a few strange decisions by their coach. Now, as a coach, I would like to think Ancelotti was trying these tactics because he wants to test different things, especially if there's no real backup for Karim Benzema. But who knows? I think playing at home against their main rivals, against Barcelona, every coach and every team wants to win, and it was really, really strange to see him play with the tactics that he played for majority of the game. Now, one last thing that I think we can take from this game is that Real Madrid really depends on Karim Benzema, and when Benzema is not available, when he's injured, Real Madrid struggles to find the direct replacement. I mean, Mariano came for the second half, but he was basically non-existent. I think he touched the ball like 2-3 times. I still honestly don't understand why he's on that team. He needs to leave. Real Madrid needs to think of a proper replacement for Benzema. This is when you start thinking about players like Mbappe or Haaland. But for now, I think as a Real Madrid fan, we just need to take the loss and hope that going to the next game, Real Madrid will be able to bounce back and hopefully continue winning like they have been for majority of the season. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Take care.